almost like our responsibility to speak out and try to make.
Sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DJ. Then it's Harden, then it's Jordan, and it's Irving at the point. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. Over Irving. No good from Dragic. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And Adebayo sends it back. Yep, that one goes. And here's Dragic. The pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with the ball. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw is good. And so he hits both. Now Harden. A stellar performance against Boston. Dishes it to DJ. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
The confidence continuing to grow. Off the board, Adebayo takes it right back up.
Passes to DJ. The 3. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Hero. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
That's good from Durant.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Butler. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable. They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups. As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Puts it up for Adebayo. Durant with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look at the season at the Nets in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these 2 teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to DJ. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack. Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
In transition, here comes Miami. And it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Heat trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dragic against Irving. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Durant feeling it out of it. Now the pass to DJ. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And that's now 10 points for DJ.
And Junior, a player who's expected to be a bit of a project. They'll give him spots here and there early in the year, but he's shown well in the time he's had thus far.
And Greg Jr., a player they have high hopes for, just not early on. Talent is there, certainly, but the opportunities to develop might not be readily available. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Achua, he's checked in for the Heat. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Goran Dragic. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. Here's TJ. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. TJ's got 12 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Butler. Wide open. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Dinwiddie passes to DJ. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Hero. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Takes the 3. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
DJ passes to KD, and the shot goes in. He has 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Nunn. Now Butler. There's the triple. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The Heat trail by 11. Hero passes to Butler. Some solid defense from Harris.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's DJ missing. Miami's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Hero, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Butler after the miss from DJ. Now here's Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Floats it up for DJ. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Heat call time here. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for DJ. The Heat also changing it up. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. And Bradley subbed in for Hero. Down low. Adebayo against Griffin. Adebayo passes to Nunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
And When you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder, Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay a little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Here's Bradley. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Nunn. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. That shot misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Nunn kicks to Bradley. Back to Nunn. Passes it to Adebayo. Pass to Nunn. Launches it. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Brown outside.
And gets sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's DJ in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Dragic against Irving. And here's Dragic. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off of.
And Brooklyn has possession after the Heat pick up 2. TJ, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 19 points for DJ.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Dragic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good D by Harden.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Irving with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. And the Nets lead by 15.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Dragic looking for an opening. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Dragic with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Harden's got the ball. Count it. And that's now 21 points for DJ.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And it's Butler with the jam.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. You know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the three-pointer from DJ. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wonderful play with that long wingspan and huge hands. Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And he lobs it up for the rim, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
Bounce pass, Dragic. Here's Hero, guarded by Harden. The kick outside to Butler. Over DJ. Butler, no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here's Dragic, following the bucket by the Nets. Kept alive, and Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Pass to DJ. Here's Harden, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Butler on the way. And Jordan sends it back. Here's TJ. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. DJ really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Comes in for DJ, and Dinwiddie's and so it's Brooklyn sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter, and with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with the intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave. Thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter. Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Dragic is out there with Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
KD passes to DJ. He dishes it to Hart. Olynyk against Durant. Passes it to DJ. From deep. It's hauled in by Hero.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Kicks to Dragic. Now Olynyk, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Irving against Dragic. Irving dishes to DJ. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Up top, Dragic. Guarded by KD. Butler, no good.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Dragic, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
DJ, and DJ knocks it down.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Here's Dragic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks, and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and coach at Pat Riley. And then getting the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle, right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. And then Tariq with the top.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Kicks to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Dragic to the middle. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Inside, here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jordan's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. Pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
There's the pass to Hero. Dragic with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
Hey, Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Hero passes to Dragic. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
That's a cagey decision by going Dragic. No one stops the ball, so he just keeps going.
Harden the pass to DJ. Offline with his 3. Miami's on 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Trying to get open is Butler. Shots good by Hero.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Adebayo kicks to Bradley. Nunn passes to Bradley. Dinwiddie against Adebayo. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line. Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think Kevin was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
EJ out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. DJ dishes to Dinwiddie. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dragic finds Nunn. To the paint, hangs, and the layup is up and in. Nunn's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to DJ. They double him with Butler. Clock at 6. DJ passes to Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nunn against Dinwiddie. Nunn kicks to Dragic. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtime or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Offensive rebound.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Showing the courage and strength to take it up inside. Goran will now go to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Here's TJ. It's in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the intel of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous, man.
can't wait to get started, man. This is going to be a cool week.
Let's start with game one. The offense was on full throttle right from the tip as both players combined for 19 points in the first minute and a half.
Shot green for Splash.
And just like we expected, a ton of threes.
Kevin Durant stops, pops it up top. Makes the pass check, gets the half check. Shot just one step inside. And missed it too, but gets it.
The second quarter was all about Luka, where the
seconds, but ultimately it was a John Havlicek three that iced the game for Splash. Look at these stats. Look at this.
After shooting 7 of 19 from downtown in Game 1, Splash had Ty Devo on the ropes. Could he seal the deal in Game 2?
Not if Ty Devo had anything to say about it, as he opened Game 2 forcing multiple turnovers and kept the field by play and built a 6-point lead. Nice shot. And in the second quarter, Ty Devo appeared on camera with a headband for the first time in the finals. Would that prove to be the difference?
At the end of the first half,
TK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. This is Kevin. TA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble. Get my meaning? Instead, they're using the
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Here are the starters from Brooklyn. You've got Jordan, Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's DJ in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Okongwu in at the center. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
To the middle, and DJ throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
The Hawks working the ball around. Poked away and stolen by DJ. For the finish, and DJ throws it down.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Inside. And Jordan sets it back. Pass to Irving. Loads it up for DJ.
Because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
DJ's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Young dishes to Bogdanovich from 17 feet out. The putback, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Nets have got their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Harden the pass to DJ. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. DJ's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a true torture chamber.
Here's DJ set up the lay-in. 11 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Collins looking around. Pass to Young. Hunter, no one around him. Great touch on the 16-footer. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
Not to mention 2-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. The first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build, that forward position, and that kind of work ethic. The sky is the limit.
Harden dishes to DJ. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Passes it to Hunter. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 7. And Young kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 6.
Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
DJ passes to Irving. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Irving against Young. A three from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the inside. Here's DJ. Irving against Young. Floats one, and there's the nice layup by Irving.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
The Hawks trail by 8. To the left side wing. Here's Hunter. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Irving kicks to DJ. Irving passes to Jordan. Down low. And DJ throws it down.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Now Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Collins. Puts one up from 19. Young's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
Here's Durant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And DJ with the basket on the assist from Harden. And that's now 19 points for DJ.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Young from outside. Atlanta again missing. Nets leading by 11. Here's DJ. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding is not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
comes in for Kevin Herter. He's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris checked in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Kevin, that's a great point, and I want to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham? Second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Dinwiddie passes to DJ. Both loose. Dinwiddie outside. DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Reddish. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Green taking his time here. Inside. Here's DJ. Harris misses. The Hawks trail by 17. Done outside. Wants to get it to Collins. Oh, that was something else.
Some of the dunks Collins could pull off are just awesome.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to DJ. Dinwiddie outside. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Griffin with the steal. Outside Green. Pass to DJ from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. DJ's got 27.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Against Golden State.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Gallinari. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Herter. And there's the feed to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Dinwiddie passes to DJ. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. That's now 32 points for DJ.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Gallinari with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Launches a three. Herter, no good. And it's Tobias Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Yeah, and going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Feeds it to Griffin. Brown outside. And the pass to DJ. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Brooklyn rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then who can last at that level the longest.
Greg is one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's Atlanta's gone 1-6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. It's Young on the wing. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident. You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles, but he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here is Harden. His last outing, he had 8 points. And DJ gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Pass to Young. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Jordan dishes to DJ. And the dunk by Jordan. That is ferocious. second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Dunn looking over the floor. Okongwu with the elbow. Young outside, 6 to shoot. Hunter no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the middle, here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Young. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Young's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden has a wide open look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Young for 3. Great D that time from Irving.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the jam by Harden.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. The Hawks shooting around 41% on the night. Dunn outside. Unable to get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. They're kind of making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Green. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dunn kicks to Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. 1:05 left in the first half. Irving looking for an opening. Got that one up quick. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just standing the plan.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +2 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Let me get a lemon pepper order, please. You gotta have a link before you order these. Docking jet skis in the Florida Keys. We all grateful for Weezy, but no more than me.
Passes it to Reddish.
You just find a bottle with the messages. These days famous.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson. He was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Molinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. So he gets them both.
Such a versatile forward that can defend, shoot, and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 5.
Raw sitting on 235 acres.
Gallinari surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. He had a nice open look right there. Huerter's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's who Huerter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Here's TJ. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by 30. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get
don't even enter my inner matrix. Imagine me still rapping about if I never made it. Damn.
And as we
not too many parallels left in our lives.
Dive into the second find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Hey, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Connell in at the 5. Home of the paint. They're the group for Nate McMillan start the second half. The Nets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Right here, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor gen, a good point, a good facility.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not true. I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural, others like myself had to evolve into it.
And your album's like some motherfucking 5 drills.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. With some art. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound. And O'Connell slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Brooklyn, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Irving.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
To the paint, here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Brooklyn in control. Harden the pass to DJ. Jordan trying to free himself up. He kicks it to DJ. Doubled by Okongwu. Pocket 6. Second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. DJ passes to Irving. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Shots good by Durant. Hawks shooting 43% for the game. And there's the pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Bogdanovich, no one. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Harden. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Trae Young. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Rondo against Irving. Here's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Doubled by Okongwu. Pass to Irving. The dish to DJ. Inside. Claxton with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rondo passes to Hunter. to Bogdanovich. Pulls it from the elbow. Up the wide by Atlanta. And Durant comes to help. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's TJ. The shot's good. Brown making the play. DJ's got 48.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
It's tipped. Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Rondo looking around. And Bogdanovich kicks to Rondo. To the right side. Atlanta again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Claxton the pass to Katie. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Katie.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing in on the scoreboard for him. They need this one. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Claxton. Collins against KD. Chalk up 2 there. KD's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys,
outstanding, David. Thank you. Rondo against Irving. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
I'm all for the crowd interaction.
I told her to be patient, she waited. I gave it a juice, brought out doing the beatbox challenge. Like, yeah, get in there, baby. You know me, hit you anywhere, baby.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bogdanovich comes in for Reddish. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dunn. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Hicks. And DJ subbed in for Brown. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons, but to be a part of that 1990 championship team, the only one we've been able to hoist, and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fun.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to catch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
So for Brooklyn now, they got Griffin. Luwawu is out there with DJ, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Offensively,
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here, trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Atlanta. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. A three from Bogdanovich. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Greg, it's pretty typical for players in the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league. The sure reality is these guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
It is true. Rondo dishes to Bogdanovich. They get it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
This time slashing Bogdanovich, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the problems, you know, those long-range attempts. But I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Hill finds Bogdanovich. A rebound by the Nets.
Time for some considerations. Passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Durant fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
Outside Hill. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Snell. Over DJ. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Irving against Rondo. Bogdanovich inside. Stop the run. It's blocked. Okay, time now for an injury report. We get a chance now to check up on Tyler Johnson's status. David Older.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be...
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabs
performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Shade in a different direction. Hey, but you can't hide. Hey, but you can't be mad as you want. Right, 'cause you want my man. You ain't me. Winning, they focus on winning. Losing, they focus on winning. So I never believe in ghosts. Tell us all my rules. But in the big city, estilo quando pões meus aliados. O moçambique já sabe influenciar. No meu bolso eu ando sempre armado. O meu pensamento está sempre blindado. Isto ficar rico, eu chego ao top. Wishing I can hold probably home, wishing someone come and love you how they supposed to. Now, you see those little Going higher and higher and higher.
Now we're rolling.
No patience, I had enough. Spent too much time through this pain. It's just not adding up. Felt all alone on the stage. Wanna get my passion up. Ever since Gift Forgotten, I've been hard. I'ma come their way regardless. Young nigga wear the right way, and all my niggas harder. We ain't that pistol that whoever say it's NG. We some real niggas, we got fans, but we ain't friendly. Give me them Benjamin, give me the racks. Give me the Benjamin, give me the racks. But then a bitch inside of what? Just separate up the match. Her cleats and her shoes, I just got some all pink Timberlands for you. I don't know.
I'm in the same old boat. I'ma need some dope. I slide
shit in blood. Talking about me to SIS, saying I'm getting niggas stabbed in prison. Keep it real with niggas behind the fences. Know about you, this how I'm living, though. I be trying to blitz even on the visit flow. Yeah, they call me Kodak, this ain't no image, though. My thug runs the wavy, having people scared to be around me. It's the only life for me, so I don't care what the hell you think about it, cause baby,
I don't know where you might be, but this is the life I chose, and this is the life for me, cause baby, I'm a thug.
Used to be my homie, you ain't gang no more. I am not a nigga you can claim no more. Traumatized, hoping it don't rain no more. You done put me through some things that done changed my aura. Now all around the world I explore no door. No bed, I'm a dripper to New York. Ass back, straight heat, no Florida. Bad as she do it for herself, I applaud her. Don't need, I'm talking my boo. So please, you know I'm through. And it's all cause it's too started. I've been told you I'm gonna steady calling my phone. That it's over, leave me alone. No, it's hurting, you can see me gone. The clouds, you gon' see me strong. I won't go back. Trust me, you gon' hold that. Hold that. Couldn't fake my love. Earthquake makes some shake my love. Most of them can't even relate my love. Used to be gang, oh now you're not gang. Used to have fun, no now you got shame. Used to catch flight, but now I'm not playing. Play on words, she love it when a nigga sing. I ain't tryna play your game no more. But you can't wear my chain no more. We not a thing, can't take no more. Waiting on your king, you can wait some more. Yeah, I remember days when I used to adore. Funny how this shit just flip like a chord. Steady calling my phone. I told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. No, it's hurting, you can see me gone. The clouds, you gon' see me strong. I won't go back. But trust me, you gon' hold that. Hold that. That's right, I tried to give you everything. Now you say you're moving on to better things. Happy here but nothing, took everything. When can we discuss it? Told me you don't want to talk. Okay then, fuck it, let me talk. All you gotta do is listen. Part 2, can I revisit? No time specific, just when shit was bliss. Now look at this. Then we took this picking. Like 21-6 when shit was different back when we was hitting platinum. Just not getting back. Sold out tickets back to back, no kidding, that was really factual. I'm really tapped into my inner passion. I'm really back and they can feel it acting. Like they would say, come on, let's get it acting. And to this day, we still get it acting. Ain't nowhere to go back. That's why I try to give you everything.
just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping their gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That shit that you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. She ate the dick through my underwear. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your bitch. To a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water my wrist. Keeping on piss how I'm talking my shit. 6 figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate in my bag legit. These niggas with me with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody hit. Bitch, I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial, how you wanna go by it. I don't backtrack, man, fuck that, I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back, I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. These bitches will cry and be lying in your face. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, you wouldn't be here today. Ain't it, man, sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. How much cash I fuck off every day? Big bag. Don't play with me, baby, go play with your pussy. You see them in person, these niggas be shook. $100, it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by bitches. I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriend. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish it. Look like the world end. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. Niggas exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. You got hit, but we were targeting heat. Popping my shit with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my bitch press. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial, how you wanna go by it. I don't backtrack, man, fuck that, I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back, I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today.
Hey, let's talk. Double R is that, man. Just call me. You can call me.
Flashy, very stone, say she love me. Ugly boys, punk, they don't love me. Yeah, foreign drugs, hallucinations, all I see. Acting crazy, get the police called on me. I just won't die from orchestration, pray to God I don't fall. I say the drugs will make me, I say the drugs will make me. Making sure the fire don't go out on the strong. I take one puff, I'm lazy. I take some puffs, I'm lazy. All and tell me how my shit pay for you get home. You crazy, baby, where I'm with all these drugs that I'm on, it don't make me any strong. Riding fast on my front, it don't make sense when I'm gone. Thinking about you gone, let me say. Riding fast, put it on my ass. Do the dash, no, without a crash. If I do, so flashy, very stone, say she love me. Ugly boy, punk, they don't love me. Yeah, foreign drugs, hallucinations, all I see. Acting crazy, get the police called on me. Flashy, very stone, say she love me. Ugly boy, punk, they don't love me. Yeah, foreign drugs, hallucinations, all I see. Acting crazy, get the police called on me.
Godfather with a garden full of snakes. Car Porsche time to give away a raise. Bricks ball time to turn them into base. Big boy, I'm in trying by the Braves. Courtroom sounding like I'm in an opera. When they got it, now these niggas wanna knock us. Bitches follow cause they need a couple dollars. But it ain't no problem cause a nigga really got it. Fat boy, rich nigga with an appetite. Count money all night under the candlelight. Spinning vinyl, Teddy P or is it Lionel? Not a model, but I know I be your idol. Big banks bugging, we without a lighter. I'm on fire cause I'm just a different writer. Practicing social distance with all these snitch niggas. Guess he jealous cause I had his favorite bitch with his big bucks. Stepping out of big trucks. Stepping on my feet to get you fucked up. Got the squad with me and all they did was give me love. Foot locker 20 deep for niggas
Yeah, heart just turned purple. 360 up front, it all comes full circle. Class photograph, Sandy had me on my Urkel. Patty Mahomes about to fall short a couple hundred. Signed, sealed, delivered. I fought the notary public. She witnessed me sign off on some undeniable numbers. Yeah, making sets, selling Croatia to get the leverage. Groundskeepers cutting the grass and clipping the hedges. I took 2 mil out the cage down in the desert. Matthew Maddox calling the pit boss, double checking. The numbers all good, just pay me, I'm at the Rhino. Real life, the whole fam goons like Rollo. One truck in front of me, one behind me to follow. Let me get a lemon pepper order, please. You gotta have a link before you order these. Docking jet skis in the Florida Keys. We all grateful for Weezy, but no one more than me. You just find a bottle with the messages. These days fame is disconnected from excellence. Half the time I gotta ask niggas what their profession is. Usher the generation in, these are where my confessions live. I did brunch with the judge we appearing before. Private villas only, I don't go near a resort. We want everything galore, not just lyric galore. For real. And my city love me like DeMar DeRozan. I sent her the child support, she sent me the heart emoji. They all say they love me, but they hardly know me. Yeah, dropped them off at school, big day for my little man. Recess hits, daddy probably made another M. School bell rings and I'm out there to get him again. Yeah, teacher parent meetings, wives get googly eyed. Regardless of what their husbands do to provide. Asking if I know Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. Of course. Pull up to the front of the fleet of Suburbans. Flooded French immersion with the Secret Service. Shit is so obvious it defeats the purpose. If this is your hobby, then come and meet your maker. Champagne, ring bells in the streets of Jamaica. Started at the crib, look how far this shit'll take it. Raw sitting on 235 acres. And that's facts. Hamdan Muhammad like my third cousin. Facts. Mansour Muhammad like my real brother. Facts. Dubai embraced me like an Emirati. Facts. All my Rolls Royces got a different body. Facts. Mansouri kitted out with every option. Facts. Let me know if that's a problem. If you got a problem with me, gotta walk around it. Used to say I had it before I got it, now I got it all. And being honest, I don't really want to talk about it. And if I didn't have it, wouldn't want to talk about it. I had it so long, I don't even celebrate it. Negative thoughts don't even enter my inner matrix. Imagine me still rapping about if I never made it. Damn, not too many parallels left in our lives. I mean, my crib look bigger through my son's eyes. And the squad look bigger to the young guys. And my dick feel better when you drunk, right? Spend nighttime staring at the sunrise. And my diamonds all hidden like tie-dye. Air Canada sent a nigga when I die. Y'all gonna have to fly in and do your fake cry. First couple rows, you gon' see the real guys. The ones that purchase their vehicles cause of trunk size. The ones that look at other rappers like it's lunchtime. Watch on my wrist, never show me crunch time. Cause I ain't never let it come to that one time. To be real, man, I never did one crime. But none of my brothers can caption that line. At all. Kill me, that's talent God wasted. Instant noodle sriracha, I still taste it. When mama was too tired of cooking, we had the basics. Instant noodle sriracha, I still taste it. Now it's a movie, I'm back at Ballage wasted. Niggas love chopping my back with the walls facing. Big body frames, wasn't in the car racing. Me and Chubbs drive by, shorty hard racing. I always end up dropping the top when it starts raining. Living in a 6-8 week sun blazing. After that, the Achilles just go into hibernation. Damn, rest in peace, dollar bill. How I get a girl and girls still wanna holler still. How I'm so famous, gotta live where they hide the hills. Everybody that survived got survivor's guilt. My label gotta prove they love me, gotta wire mills. My boy Kitch is done looking like a flour mill. You niggas' faces looking like you drink sour milk. And your album's like some motherfucking fire drills. It's like the shit feels real, but it's never real.
perfect vision. You're everything that I need, my mind is never switching. I slide in from the back, that's your preferred position. Ended up in the bed, but started in the kitchen. You worried when I'm on tour, say I'm becoming distant. I mean, I hit it all too, but you're the one I'm missing. Try to put a ring on you, and that's what I envision. The only one in my world, those girls are non-existent. They not mine, let's take some time. I know that you've been trying to start your makeup line. I know I've been away, I can't make up time. Soon as I'm back, I'll pull up at your place one time. Yeah, breakfast at Tiffany's, get lunch at Cipriani. Put these diamonds all over you, dripping like it's Dasani. Attitude, but damn, that's a good woman behind me. If you're looking for me, trust me, you know just where to find me. Come on. For you, I bought a necklace for you. I won your heart the first time I cooked breakfast for you. I made you melt the first time I wrote a record for you. And if you give me your heart, then I'll protect it for you. I take a whiskey, you order one more Bellini. You acting needy, but that's just because you need me. If someone told you a rumor but didn't see it, would you believe it or give up completely? Cause I need to know, would you ride, would you fold? And listen to them girls and just believe what you're told. Listen to your heart, baby, believe in your soul. I'm asking, are you trying to be with me when we're old? Dear queen, you're the love of my life, I never had better. We made it here through the rain and all the bad weather. Tick-a-tie, tick-a-tick-a-tie. I'll tell you the rest when I see you, love Jerry.
I wanna be a little more,
yeah.
all the things she was supposed to do. You know that you deserve some moves. A little more, a little more. I wanna be a little more for you. And I know just what to do. We need something new. Just a little more, 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 more. Just a little more, 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 more.
That woman, but then you cheat to teach me a lesson, you fucked up, and this whole shit is over. When I roll my way, set your motherfucking mic on let's talk about some real shit. You talk about you, I talk about me. Baby girl, let's talk about some real shit, real shit. Give me transparency, transparency, please don't lie to me. You ain't got a nigga like me. Told me she like I'm dressed and I ain't eating no salad. Stevie Wonder conceded I'm having. I told her to be patient, she waited. I gave her the brought out doing the beatbox challenge. Like, yeah, get in there, baby. You know me, hit you anywhere, baby. Know she gon' do whatever I say. I can piss in the cup, call it lemonade, baby. Let that bitch from a renegade, baby. I'ma get out of there, I ain't feeling that. Run up on me with a cell phone, now they gon' f around down the internet. On IG Live, let the whole world see. Yeah. Shout out to Spot him, we got him. Even though he a rapper, he shot him. I get this big ass mouth from my mom. Get this motherfucker from my daddy. I learned how to pimp my uncle. Let him suck on my toe cause I'm nasty. Like, you asked me to do it. Play with me, I'ma actually shoot you. Most cap, we knew it. We laughed at music. I know how to murder these condoms. From the back, I do it. I buy Cuban and fill it with diamonds. Send my assistant to pick up some
condoms. Instagram model at the hotel, text me now. Want me to give it to Johnson? Damn, baby, I'm fine. It won't go out. They know that it's a problem. Got to be 4-5 on decop. Go. Using big words like I'm T.I. Turn up. Don't want to get me started. Turn me up. Don't see why. JoJo, see why. Let the road get rich. Both of these chains on my neck, they compete with each other. They fighting and throwing a fit. Know how they like to argue and beef with each other. She fighting over it. You should already know you ain't searching the baby, cause that commit with the stick. I don't like to get it in the mix. No, I done got paid in full money. I get the Mitch. Even got white people out money. Yeah, second year, 6-time Grammy nominated. Came through, chunked up, everybody hated. Before I had my first M, it was $1 billion, baby. He bet the house in the 7 like Las Vegas. You want gotta earn it. He off the leash. He don't think he can get murdered. Know how to swim, so with me, I take a bridge and I burn it. Let me see if you can swim, let getting out of hand. I just parked new Benz, hopped in a new Benz, let and now I want new friends.
Run away, I'll carbon beam, knock your legs off. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off. Hit him in the spine. Knock your dreads off. My words caught about it. I didn't name them red the most. Dunking in my Reeboks. Ride with a T-shirt. I heard he shot. Truck will make a big buck. He made a shot turn. Wore the spot on pepper car. Had a mask. Truck will make a big buck. In Miami with my and he that shit got a feet I'm out in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, hit the plug. Ride around with folk. Call me a coat. 24. Can't fuck with her no more. I live through the most. I get them groove on every time I see the folks. I got that on the door. Thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and cold. She know my wrist on fold. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She playing my song. I gotta take it off the stone. I'm trying to get it on. She feeling all over my Peter Bone. 2 rights don't make her wrong. It just go on and on. I'll kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim, I hit my target. I'm up this borders. Run away, I'll carbon beam, knock your legs off. Try to get away from me. Let's get to work. Had to stand off. Hit him in the spine. Knock your dreads off. My words caught about it. I didn't name them red the most. Dunking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he shot. Truck will make a big buck. He made a shot turn. Wore the spot on pepper car. Had a mask. Truck will make a big buck. Far away every day. Still I'm not moving. Trying hard to find a way out. Who are these people with these civic bands? I see that they're talking, but I can hear a sound. I can't fight this feeling, and I don't want to change. Well, I can't fight this feeling, it's driving me insane. Tell everyone I'm leaving, 'cause I don't want to stay. Well, I can't fight this feeling, it's driving me insane. Fire. Baby, I'll be right back. That's a lifestyle you choose. I know you hate when I pull up, then I bust a move. Spend it right back on you. You know I hate when you're mad, cause you fuck up the mood. With a cap pass. If you talking money, drop your cash out. You know how I move, bitch, I'm like that. I get it right back. With a cap pass. Spend 100 on a bid, get it right back. That's my lifestyle. We don't chase no trees, we just want to breathe. That's the lifestyle I chose. You will never catch me on the line. Shop a line. Throw it in the backpack. We don't win the shot. You ain't gonna catch me on sight. Smoke you out the line. If you wanna die, get the fuck out my way. Cause you waste my time. Where the cap at? If you talking money, drop your cash out. You know how I move, bitch, I'm break the shit in blood. Talking about me the SIS, saying I'm getting niggas out in prison. Keep it real with niggas behind the fences. Know about you, this how I'm living, though. I be trying to blitz even on the visit flow. Yeah, you call me Kodak, this ain't no image, though. I started running wavy, having people scared to be around. It's the only life for me, so I don't care what the hell you think about it, cause there's my mama.
I don't know where you might be, but this is the life I chose, and this is the life for me, cause baby I'm a thug. Thug out, I'm thug out, and just about to get away, baby I'm a
Really back in just a moment. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work. But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective." Guys,
thanks, David. Greg, tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style
I don't wanna see your name no more. Ain't trying to feel it, ain't no more. I don't want to niggas say no more. Used to be my homie, you ain't gang no more. I ain't not a nigga, you just ain't no more. Traumatized, hoping it don't rain no more. You done put me through some things that I changed my form. Now all I learned was I explore no more. Best, I'm a dribble in New York. Ass fast, shorty straight heat, no Florida. Bad as she doing for herself, I applaud her. No need, I'm talking my boo. So please, leave me alone, I'm blue. And it's all cause it's too started. I haven't told you I'm gonna steady calling my phone. I done told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. No, it's hurting you to see me gone. Dark clouds, you gon' see me storm. I won't go back. But trust me, I'm gon' hold that. Hold that. One of a kind, couldn't fake my love. Earthquake makes sun shake my love. Most of them can't even relate my love. Used to be gang, oh now you're not gang. Used to have fun, oh now you got shame. Used to catch flight, but now I'm not playing. Play on words, she love it when a nigga sing. I ain't tryna play your game no more. But you can't wear my chain no more. We are not a thing, can't take no more. Waiting on your king, you could wait some more. Yeah, I remember days when I used to adore her. Funny how this shit just flip like a car. Steady calling my phone. I done told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. No, it's hurting you to see me gone. Dark clouds, you gon' see me storm. I won't go back. But trust me, I'm gon' hold that. Hold that.
Sometimes I prefer being unconscious, being my honest That's right, I tried to give you everything. Now you say you're moving on to better things. Happy here with nothing, you took everything. When can we discuss it? Told me you don't want to talk. Okay then, fuck it, let me talk. All you gotta do is listen. Part 2, can I revisit? No time specific, just when shit was bliss. Now look at this. Then we took this picking. Like 21-6 when shit was different back when we was hitting platinum, just not getting back. Sold out tickets back to back, no kidding, that was really factual. I'm really tapped into my inner passion. I'm really back and they can feel it active. Like they would say, come on, let's get it active. And to this day, we still get it active. Ain't nowhere to go back. That's why I tried to give you everything. Fast and peace, everything. Now you say you're moving on. Take everything, everything right here for you. Days of my heart broken, but that's in pieces. There's my love and it's time.
My love is forever and always.
But that's in pieces.
First we just passed and it hurts me to ask this. Could you not treat me like a has-been? I think we better than that. Oh, we not better than that. Damn, I forget it and act like it never happened. But the thing about love is
when it falls apart and it breaks apart into 1,000 pieces. Take it through the pain. If it's not upset, please be sure you mean
the thing about love is for fools, man. Fuck love. You hate me, love me, then hate me again. Then I had another say we can't fix, man.
Balenciaga on the clothes, LB on the road, BBS and it glows, Frank Bros, they swole. Gotta check the funds with ya, gotta check the funds with ya, gotta check the funds with ya, gotta check the funds with ya. Balenciaga on the toes, LB on the road, BBS and it glows, Frank Bros, they swole. Gotta check the funds with ya. Look at that eyes, man, we're gon' swole. How nigga do it, nobody know. Somewhere to be, money don't fall. Try to deposit, then I hit the road. Whoa. If you talk about money, nigga, better run it back. Better keep it on, play a nigga on the sunny side. I'm catching these lights around the globe, having my way with my life. Girl, can you imagine living in this vibe every night? Ain't no price, girl. Need me in your life, hit it right, girl. You know that. It get wetter when a nigga walk by. It get better when you rollin' with me, girl. You know you gotta shit the funds with ya. Gotta shit the funds with ya. Gotta shit the funds with ya. Balenciaga on the toes, LB on the road, BBS and it glows, Frank Bros, they swole. Gotta shit the funds with ya. 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 Balenciaga on the toes, LB on the road, BBS and it glows, Frank Bros, they swole. Gotta shit the funds with ya.
I got one for. What the fuck I'm gonna do with this dough? I guess I could cop me another rose. I guess I could cop me some gold. I guess I could send her to the Louis store. Tell her to lose control. I don't really fuck with them designer clothes, but bring me a belt back though. See, I made $500,000 on the road, smoked out with my bro. I ain't gotta tell them, they already know. My diamonds is real, my bottles is cold. My niggas a kid and stick to the toad. I don't wanna step in this zone. I'd rather just get you alone. But your homegirl could come along. Smoke and chill, I'm talking the songs. That Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Baby girl just passed me the bong, and then she slipped out of her thong. I let her jump to the sky. Scarface, the world is mine. Set the phone way, get the mood lit right. Baby trying to come back through air now.
Gotta shit the funds with ya. Gotta shit the funds with ya. Gotta shit the funds with ya. Balenciaga on the toes, LB on the road, BBS and it glows, Frank Bros, they swole.
It's really simple, man. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's DJ, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for Charlotte, Bismack Biyombo. DJ Washington is out there with Hayward. Then there's Devontae Green. And it's Rozier in at the shooting guard position. Graham next to Biyombo. Here's Hayward. That one, no good. Good D by Jordan. Pass to DJ. It's good. The assist that time for Harden.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to Bragg. And where's the help?
To me, that just complete lack of communication on that
got a bright future.
Rozier for three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
His length and his size,
to me like make believe.
To the inside. Hayward. The reach.
For me, I done popped out. I just rolled a woody and it's full of Pluto. With these bitches got me feeling like Pluto. Shawty wanna kick it, but I don't know Pluto. Bitch, you letting wrist, oh yeah, that's all that you know. Took a risk, I use no risk, I put my fist in the bowl. Percolated money, call and put that bitch on the hoe. Every day I wake up, I didn't get this
Irving passes to DJ. Yes, that's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
They've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Biombo. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
Made a good market.
Greg, recently we saw Junior spending some time with the fans after the game. The young man making that a priority in his career.
Into the ladder goes together. Stroke definitely lacking this quarter. Nothing on target. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And really on top of all else Hart does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Now here's Graham. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Hayward gets it to go.
Not a good start for him offensively, just too late from the field. His confidence has not waned.
So in the left, here's DJ. That's what you want to know. Hornets trail by 2. Here is Rozier. The shot, no good. Taken by Harden.
boy, if you're going up against this guy, this close range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Durant for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hayden's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Rozier. And they pick up 2.
Well, like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against the Blazers.
I've got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive assertive there?
Jordan puts it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They dominated on the interior.
And now the first timeout called in for the Hornets. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does it bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, I'm here to have the rivalry should have more good. I disagree with that. Guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been. They just also, it's an opportunity to be around kids today. They've been playing against each other since the mid-6th grade of your national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a Facebook guys that were on the same team.
For the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. He comes in for Kevin Durant. There's check in for James Harden. And Hayward is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Martin. As to Washington. Now here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Martin with 3. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough with this. Guys out game was tomorrow, I would have him on the roster. You can't deny that he's played like an all-star recently. Anything can happen, but he's definitely in the conversation.
Now here's Griffin after the miss from Malik Monk. DJ dishes to Green. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Charlotte called for the foul.
And the length of Green is a big issue for the league. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Bruce Brown, who's jacked in for DJ. And Jeff Green drops them both.
And when he first came into the league, Blake, and while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now, here's Monk. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. One of the best gorilla. 6 to shoot. And the run. It's out of bounds. The Hornets able to return possession here.
Franklin, New Zealand.
Two on the clock. Defense not making things easy for him. Loving that time, he's 0 for 2. Dinwiddie outside. And it's long on the shot. And you know, Greg criticizes him.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. If you look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Riley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Martin against Brown. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
In disarray.
They've been looking at a sync offensively.
Their offense has ground to a standstill.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches gotta come back on track.
Tough shots, and when they do get it easy on the confidence, just isn't there.
If you talking cops, nigga, you lame. Nigga think he flexing with that little chain. Nigga think he up like he the thing. Nigga think until we take off the frame. Go to the bank, pull out a 50. Bad bitch, send me pics on her titties. I'm a clean nigga, don't give me hickeys. Kick her out after she suck my dick. Where your bag at? Bitch, I got sipping lean. They go straight to my kidney. Big gun, we gon' shoot him with smoke and run. This shit.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. On defense, the Nets. Bridges kicks to Martin. And the pass to Monk.
Let's go. Ready to get it started. Whenever you want it, I was the man with the plans to shorty. Pull up to the Grammy Awards. My first toast. Like I'm dressed and I ain't eating no salad. Stevie Wonder conceded I'm having. I told her to be patient, she waited. I gave her the juice, brought that through the beatbox channel. Like, yeah, get in there, baby. You know me, hit you anywhere, baby.
Here's TJ.
Whatever I say, I can piss in the cup, I'll eliminate, baby.
It's off from 3-point range.
Get out of there, I ain't
And the
feeling
foul
it.
called on DJ. That's his first foul. Hornets trail by 16. It's back to Info, who's out there with him. Then there's Devontae Green. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5.
Play with me, I'm an action.
Now, here's Rozier. 29 points for him last game against Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. Graham, the pass to Martin. Charlotte again missing. That's leading by 16. And a wide open look for DJ. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Passes to Biombo.
You should already know you ain't searching, baby, because that commitment
Hayward
was
against
steep.
Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. Flattening the watery eye, Greg. Worked out as intended.
Many predictions about who's going to get the one
I take a
pick
person, I burn.
second
Let me see if you
pick.
can swim.
That's good for the players.
Getting out of hand, let's pump new biz, hopped in the new biz. Now I want new friends.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career.
And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line. For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. After this, Denny.
He made a soft turn, wore this bottle of pepper cup. Had on my circle many people in Miami with my heat.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
I'm on my big boat, ready to get started. I got music.
Bring it in for Graham. Outside for Martin. There's the 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this hugely. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And the basket by Rozier.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back, and be passive.
Here's Harden. Count that bucket. Harden's got 7.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is Golden State has been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Biyombo. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Hayward rebounded by the
The hate be so
They
real,
are
the
coming
love
off
be fake. Be
that
bumping
win
that grooves
against
and bumping my
Atlanta.
tape. Don't go against me, then ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gonna spend that shit that you just put out. You coulda killed. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. You can't compete when you can't compare. She ate the dick through my underwear. Got up and got herself out there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year what it cost me to lead. Don't hold it just say what you feel. Watch your mouth for a flash and bitch. To a place that you didn't know exist. Metal serenity and water my wrist. Keeping on piss how I'm talking my shit. Speak a chick for a show, man, I'm lit. And celebrating in my bag legit. These niggas with me with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody in my speech. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like dogs. We can get down so we can keep it towards the height. On backtrack, man, fuck that. I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. These bitches will cry and be lying in your face. Niggas and us gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, you wouldn't be here today. And they might show no
Atlanta will be traveling to
so it's hard to relate. How much cash I fuck up every day? Don't play with me, baby, go play with your pussy. You see them in person, these niggas be shit. How much you would cost for a Quavo to beat? I'm working the pool, surrounded by bitches. I'm looking like William, but I ain't my girlfriend. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish it. Look like the world end. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What niggas exposing their hands for free? You caught in the middle of this bullseye. You got hit, but we were talking and he out. My shit with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my bitch pretty bad. She ain't the season, still like left. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial. How you wanna go back? On backtrack, man, fuck that. I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today.
from the strike. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. They grabbed their own miss. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working the inside and getting good shots from close range.
Graham, 8 points his last outing. From deep to beyond.
Making sure the fire don't go out on strong. I take my pump from last year. I take them pump from last year. Tell me how my shit back for you. Always crazy, baby.
They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You know, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, isn't it?
Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds? to lead his team to victory. He actually had a terrific series all the way around and parlayed that into a $6 million contract.
Get the police called on me. Flash it, baby stone, said she love me. Ugly boy, punk, they don't love me.
That's what Charlotte's going to look like now. Richards comes in for Gordon Poole. And Mark second for Roshi. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots with threes. Guys, back to you.
D, thank you. Hornets have gone 6-14 shooting here in the zone.
Car Porsche trying to give away a ring. Brooks Sports trying to turn them in the base.
That time.
Big boy got me trying by the praise. Courtroom sounding like I'm in the house. When they got it, now these niggas want to knock us. Bitches follow cause they need a couple dollars. But it ain't no problem cause a nigga really got it. Fat boy, rich nigga with an appetite. Count money all night under the candlelight. Spending right to Teddy Peter is Atlanta. Now no matter what I know, I be idle. Big banks bugging we without a lighter. Home fire cause I'm just a different writer. Practicing social distance with all the snitch niggas. Guess he jealous cause I had his favorite bitch for his big bucks. Stepping out of big trucks. Stepping on my feet and get you fucked up. Got the squad with me and all they do is give me love. Pulling like a 20 deep a nigga spin a dub. G-Wagon for my bitch like girl, go live it up. Death row this for these niggas, I'ma hit them up. Machiavelli, it's all eyes on me. Pinky rings is still in my
Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Feeds it to Graham. And stolen by Jordan. Harden against Graham. And the basket by Harden.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Charlotte shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing.
Heart just turned purple, 360 on front and on, comes full circle. Class photograph, Sandy heavy on my
Got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Patty Mahomes bound to fall short a couple hundred. Sign sealed delivered, I fought the notary public. She witnessed me sign off with some undeniable numbers.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now.
Make a set selling Croatia to get the leverage. Groundskeepers cutting the grass and clipping the hedges. I took 2 mil out the cage down in the desert. Mathematics calling the pit boss, double checking. The numbers all good, just pay me, I'm at the Rhino. Real like the whole fam moves like Rollo. One truck in front of me, one behind me to follow. Let me get a lemon pepper water, please. You gotta have a link before you order these. Docking jet skis in the Florida Keys. We all grateful for Weezy, but no one wanted me. You just find a bottle with the messages. These days, fame is disconnected from excellence. Half the time I gotta ask niggas what their profession is. Usher the generation, and these are where my professions live.
Well, they're leading in large part.
I did brunch with the judge we appearing before. Private villas only, I don't go near a resort. We want everything galore, not just lyric galore.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half.
And my city love me like DeMar DeRozan. I sent her the child support, she sent me the heart emoji. They all say they love me, but they hardly know me.
And it's Washington missing.
Dropped them off in school, big day for my little man. Recess hits, daddy probably made another M. School bell rings and I'm out there to get him again.
Wow, you're going to remember that.
Meetings while they googly eyed. Regardless of what they hustlers do to provide. Asking if I know Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. Of course.
Here's really
pull up to the front of the fleet of Suburbans. Flooded fresh immersion with the Secret Service. Shit is so obvious it defeats the purpose. This is your hobby, then come and meet your maker. Champagne, ring bells in the streets of Jamaica. Started at the crib, look how far this shit I'm taking. Raw sitting on 235 acres.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
Hamdok Muhammad like my third cousin. Mansour Muhammad like my real brother. Dubai breaks like an Emirati. All my Rolls Royces got a different body. Mansour kitted out with every option. Let me know if that's a problem.
Thanks a lot.
If you got a problem with me, gotta walk around it. Used to say I had it before I got it, now I got it all. To be honest, I don't really want to talk about it. And if I didn't have it, wouldn't want to talk about it.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
I had it so long, I don't even celebrate it. Negative thoughts thoughts don't even enter my inner matrix. Imagine me still rapping about if I never made it. Damn. Not too many parallels left in our lives. I mean, my crib look bigger through my son's eyes. And the squad look bigger to the young guys. And my dick feel better when you drunk, right? Man, nighttime staring at the sunrise. And my diamonds all hidden like tie-dye. Air Canada sent a nigga when I die. Y'all gonna have to fly in and do your fake crime. First couple rows, you gon' see the real guys. The ones that purchase their vehicles cause of trunk size. The ones that look at other rappers like it's lunchtime. Watch on my wrist, never show me crunch time. Cause I ain't never let it come to that one time. To be real, man, I never did one crime. But none of my brothers could caption that line. At all. Kill me, that's talent God wasted. Instant noodle sriracha, I still taste it when mama was too tired of cooking, we had the basics. Instant noodle sriracha, I still taste it. Now it's a movie, I'm back in Bellage wasted. Niggas love chopping my back with the walls facing. Big body frames, wasn't in the car racing. Me and Chubbs drive by, shorty hard racing. I always end up dropping the top when it starts raining. Living in the 6-8 sun blazing. After that, Achilles is going to hibernation.
Setting the floor for the Nets. DJ out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan.
High in a girl, the girl still wanna holler still. I'm so famous, gotta live with it high the hills.
For Mr. DeAndre Jordan, nice easy finish.
Everybody that survived got survivor's guilt. My label got a crew, they love me, got a wire mills. My boy Kitchen's done looking like a flour mill. You niggas' faces looking like you drink sour milk. And your albums like some motherfucking fire drills. It's like the shit feels real, but it's never real.
Hayward outside, fires the three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Rozier. He has 6. The elbow is good.
This guy's so good at rolling with purpose after setting the screen. That's what you want from this happy hour.
Everything that I need, my mind is never switching. I slide from the back, that's your preferred position. Ended up in the bed, but started in the kitchen. And work animal source, sample coming distant. I mean, I hit it all too, but you know what I'm missing. Try to put a ring on you, and that's what I envision. The only one in my world, those girls are non-existent. They ain't not mine, let's take some time. I know that you've been trying to start your makeup line. I know I've been away, I can't make up time. Soon as I'm back, I'm pulling at your place one time. Yeah, breakfast and Tiffany's. You know this about Warren. He put these diamonds all over you, tripping like it's the time. But damn, that's a good woman behind me. If you're looking for me, trust me, you know just where to find me. Come on.
Off target from 3-point range.
They tried to stay firm in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's a 3-point foul. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's DJ. Outside the rim. The pass to DJ. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Washington. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from downtown to 10.
Dresses for you, I want a necklace for you. I won your heart the first time I was record for you. I made your neck the first time I was a record for you. And if you give me your heart, then I'll protect it for you. Take a whiskey, you won't believe me. You acting needy, if that's just because you need me. If something caught your rumor, but didn't see it, would you believe it or give up completely? Cause I need to know, would you ride, would you fold? And listen to the girls and just believe what you told. Listen to your heart, baby, believe in your soul. I'm asking, are you trying to be with me when we're old? Dear queen, you left my life, I never had better. You made it here for the rain and all the bad weather. Tick-a-tie, tick-a-tick-a-tie. I'll tell you the rest when I see you, love Jerry. You know? Yeah.
Back to the double whammy, guys.
A great defensive play.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Rozier. He's the nice option for them offensively. She put in 17 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Sims was touched by Durant. Let's take changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Brown in for DJ.
But I don't love that woman. But then you cheat to teach me a lesson. You fucked up, and this whole shit is over.
In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes on the clock, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bridges is checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. They double team Griffin. Stolen by Mark. Passes it to Graham. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 8.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got burned.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. It's 2 points with a chance for another one to strike.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I can go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all steadfast and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was. We had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for this.
Martin gets to Bridges. Martin with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here is Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Griffin. Rozier missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
I just want to see my son.
Irving passes to Griffin.
The situation ain't that hard. Let's keep it basic.
Rebound by Washington.
I got that lazy.
Washington's got his feet right on the floor.
To the top of the mountain and let you taste it.
Here's the Monk.
In the past now.
Here's Martin.
Chew your cash out.
Swings it away.
Making drama look so beautiful.
Outside Griffin.
One day. And
That one goes in. Griffin's got 5 points so far.
that ain't no reason to have me blocked on your phone.
This match thus far.
You talk about you, I talk about me.
Now, here's Rozier. Has the Monk. Now Rozier. He's got 9. Here's Monk. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Now Monk. Over Irving. The shot by Monk is no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Brown, good. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the...
Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Dinwiddie. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Harris kicks to DJ. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. DJ's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward finds Graham. Now Bridges, defended by Griffin. Monk, no one around him. Charlotte, no good that time either. Brooklyn's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7, and that one's good. DJ.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch. stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Graham with the bounce pass. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward at the stop.
Hayward viciously exploiting the lane to the basket. A resounding message whenever the defense sleeps on him.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-7 run. Dinwiddie passes to DJ. He feeds it to Green. DJ with it. Dinwiddie right side. To the left wing. Takes a three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. Changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. Bruce Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And DJ subbed in for Dinwiddie. Terry Rozier is out there with Monk. And it's Hayward. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Washington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. The pass to Hayward for three. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. On the wing, Green. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Have gone 7 of 16 for the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Hayward goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In the league, taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
Yeah, we'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their league. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And that one's good, really.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Shumpert passes to DJ. Buries it from three-point range. DJ's got 48.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And yes, it's good.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Here's DJ. He got it again. Sensational. that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Knocks it loose and stolen by DJ. From downtown and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. They double him with DJ. Passes it to Rilla. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to DJ, fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And here is McDaniel. No good with the triple. Here's TJ. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Estou a seguir o meu próprio rumo. Eu sou o que sou, nunca mudo desde criança. Eu já sabia que chorava no futuro. Olhei para o céu, estava tudo vazio e escuro. Toda a gente no topo e eu no fundo. Estou longe de todo este mundo. Estou a seguir o meu próprio rumo. Eu sou o que sou, nunca mudo.
I've been used